Hey guitar enthusiasts, Radzion here. Today we are continuing our series on building a guitar theory app with React. This is part 9 where we'll explore triads, those essential 3-note chords that form the foundation of harmony in music. Triads are crucial for understanding chord progressions, creating accompaniments, and building more complex chord structures. By mastering triads, you'll gain a deeper understanding of how music works harmonically. All the code is available in the GitHub repository linked in the description below. Since most guitarists approach triads after learning the major scale, it's more intuitive to understand them within the framework of the 5 major scale patterns. Triads are 3-note chords built from the first, third, and fifth degrees of a scale. These powerful building blocks form the foundation of Western harmony and are essential for chord construction across musical genres. When we overlay triads onto familiar major scale patterns, guitarists can immediately see how these chord structures relate to scales they already know. This approach has several advantages. It reinforces scale knowledge, reveals the harmonic relationship between scales and chords, and provides a systematic way to locate triads across the entire fretboard. Each major scale pattern contains all 7 diatonic triads, giving guitarists a complete harmonic vocabulary within each position. The getTriadName function constructs formatted names for each triad in the diatonic scale. It takes an index from 0 to 6 and combines the corresponding Roman numeral, chord quality, and the word triad. Major qualities are capitalized, resulting in names like first major triad or second minor triad that clearly identify each chord's position and characteristic sound within the scale. To efficiently render our triad learning experience, we'll use Next.js static site generation to pre-build pages for every possible combination of root notes and triad positions. This creates static pages for all 12 chromatic notes combined with all 7 diatonic triads, resulting in 84 unique pages that load instantly without server-side processing. This approach maximizes performance while keeping our routing structure clean and SEO friendly. We'll use Triad Provider to allow children components of the Triad page to access the Triad state directly, eliminating prop drilling. When the user selects a different triad index or root node, the useChangeTriad hook handles navigation to the corresponding page, maintaining our routing structure. The triad page component serves as the central organizing structure for our triad learning interface. It composes all the UI elements into a cohesive layout where guitarists can explore triads within each major scale pattern. The component uses a nested vStack structure to create visual hierarchy, separating the controls for root node and triad selection from the main content area. This separation helps players focus on one scale pattern at a time while maintaining access to navigation controls. The component renders each of the 5 major scale patterns in sequence, displaying how the selected triad fits within each pattern across the fretboard. The Managed Triad root node and Managed Triad index components both leverage the versatile grouped radio input from Radzion Kit, creating a consistent interface for musicians to select either root nodes or triad positions. The Triad page title component generates dynamic page titles and metadata based on the currently selected triad and root node. It extracts the root node name and triad information from the application state, then constructs formatted title and description strings that clearly identify the specific triad being studied. This component ensures our pages have meaningful title for both users and search engines, helping guitarists understand exactly which triad and scale they currently view. To render each of the 5 major scale patterns, we utilize the getFullScalePattern function. Since scale patterns deserve thorough explanation, I've created a separate video covering both major and minor scale patterns, which you can find linked in the description. The Triad on major scale pattern component visualizes how triads fit within each major scale pattern on the fretboard. For each pattern, it first retrieves the complete set of note position using getFullScalePattern. Then it calculates the corresponding scale nodes and rotate them based on the selected triad index. This rotation shifts our perspective to view the scale from the Triad's root position. Each note on the fretboard is then assigned a scale degree 1 to 7, and the component highlights Triad notes degrees 1, 3, and 5 is a primary styling, while rendering regular scale tones is standard styling. This creates a clear visual distinction between the 3-note Triad structure and the surrounding scale context, allowing guitarists to instantly recognize the chord tones within familiar scale patterns. Thanks for watching this tutorial on guitar triads. If you found this video helpful in understanding how triads fit within the major scale patterns across the fretboard, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more guitar theory and React development content.